All right. Let me see here. Let me add myself. Hold on. Okay, I'm getting the notifications. Trying to add myself. Let me just get into this lesson. Let me do a sound check, y'all. Let me see. Got to do that. Let me just get into this. All right. Okay, I got to stop the camera. Okay, that'll do that. Okay. All right. I want to show y'all some symbols and so in a video about these gangs and the police. And I want you to think when they holler suicide, okay? This is the follow-up to the video I just did before. Nevertheless, let me share the screen and let's move some things. All right. This is ADL, so-called American Defamation League. Okay. And you can type this in yourself. You see, why would you want to learn the hate symbol? If they got these markings on them, that's your first clue as you may be in danger. That is your first hint. I don't care if it's a darn police. Notice he got fatherland. This is neo-Nazi masquerading as a police. So this is your first clue that you may be in danger. All right, that's your first hint. If they marked up. All right. The question is, why ain't the government getting these people out? Why ain't they weeding them out? We all know the answer to that. Nevertheless, I'm showing you where to go to educate yourself. Let me see what else they got. All right. You see what it is. Just go through there. You could even print out you some copies. You could print this out. Next time your child is acting up, make them learn this. Make them learn this. Make them learn the word. All right. Something that may save their life and the lives of those around them. Okay. I've seen some of these things before. Nevertheless, yeah, some of them is in prison, so it's good to know that. You know someone in prison. Pretty much in prison, you're going to pretty much know. You're going to learn real quick who they're affiliated with. But nevertheless, in case somebody's green and don't know any about them, I'm just showing you some symbols. Well, anytime you see tattoos, you need to just be looking. They give you a hint as to who you might be dealing with. All right. What is this? German. Okay. Blood and honor. Okay. This is neo-Nazi here. What is this? Skinhead. Yeah, skinhead. Boots and laces. All right. I'm just showing y'all some stuff. And look at this. But look at white people tell you that's their heritage. And you know what I tell them? I say your heritage is hate. That's what I tell them. Yeah, it is your heritage. Yeah, that you're right. That's your heritage. And your heritage is hate. Let me move on. Let me see how many pages is this. You could even print this out. You can print them out. Let me see what else I got. I ain't gonna make this too long. Let me see if I find anything else. There go you some more symbols. That's just how you double check this stuff. That's just how you double check it. All right. This video ain't gonna be too long. It's pretty much self-explanatory. I showed you where to go. You type in hate group, hate symbol database, and have a look around. All right. And here's another one, Southern Poverty Law Center. Now, you can't trust these groups in and about these Southern Poverty Law Center and ADL, because they also white supremacists. They will label Black Panthers as though they are doing the same, has done the same thing as these white supremacist hate group, but you won't be able to find where Black people got together in mass numbers to kill off white folks. You ain't gonna find that. You're not gonna find Black people getting in levels of government and killing off white folks. You ain't gonna find that. That's why it's not the same. I'm not saying that when Black folks kill people unjustly, I'm not saying that it's right. I'm saying you can't compare the two. One is usually bred out of self-defense. Say, for instance, the Black Panthers. Bred out of self-defense because, number one, you can't trust the government. Number two, the police is infiltrated. And number three, your average white person is a racist devil. That's why you get Black Panthers in the Nation of Islam and the Crips. The Crips started out of that also. They just got turned in the wrong direction. Let me see what I got here. Okay, let me show you this video and I'm going to be out.
Gang of sheriff's deputies within the LA County Sheriff's Department known as the Executioners. Their alleged tattoo depicts a skeleton in flames, an AK-47, and a Nazi-style helmet. Miriam Hernandez has a closer look at the pressure mounting on the department to open their files on any groups like this.
From inside the Compton Sheriff's Station, a deputy's claim filed with the county about an aggressive band of his cohorts allegedly in control. According to the claim, members are branded with a sinister logo,
which is a skeleton wearing a Nazi helmet with an AK-47 laughing,
and go by a sinister name, the Executioners, which according to the claim does not allow African American or female members. Deputy Art Gonzalez alleges the deputy gang is trampling on the rights of citizens and targeting him as a whistleblower.
Deputy Gonzalez, he's afraid for his safety right now, as he should be. This is a violent gang, violence, shootings, beatings.
Why y'all beating him?
Claims of excessive force and much more. And the timing. As community outcry demands systemic change, allegations in the filing claim that as many as 40% of Compton deputies are inked executioners or prospects. Rumblings reaching the sheriff.
Well, first of all, there is no gang of any deputies running any station right now. This matter has already been receiving very swift administrative
Notice the name,
action.
Villanueva.
Positive steps.
The
villain
change is intensifying. Professor Sean Kennedy at Loyola Law School releasing a 2-year study of deputy gangs, including the executioners.
Often, the inking is attached to some kind of act of violence, including a shooting. It's the ultimate expression of your commitment to policing and your commitment to the gang.
Art Gonzalez is a former U.S. Marine, decorated with service in Iraq, Afghanistan. Here in Compton, once praised for swift action to save a 4-year-old boy shot in the head. The tipping point? Gonzalez says he witnessed a deputy executioner assaulting a fellow deputy. Gonzalez called a confidential tip line for internal affairs. To his shock, he says in his claim, the recording was intercepted.
Is within 48 hours, a recording of his supposedly anonymous call was leaked to the gang at the station.
Y'all hear
He
that?
also reports that graffiti.
He called internal affairs, and internal affairs snitched on him. It's supposed to be a confidential call. There's no excuse about his call getting leaked. Somebody in internal affairs snitched on him. So how deep is this rabbit hole? Or did the feds leak his information? So when people wonder what a good cop said, and when they do, I did a video about the Louisiana state trooper getting fired because he want to charge them officers that killed the black man in Louisiana, I forget his name, want to charge them with murder. Instead of them getting rid of the bad police, they getting rid of the trooper that blowing the whistle.
Entrance.
Art is a rat, and that was placed at the keypad to get into the parking lot. So that's the most visible place in the entire station.
Compton, a flashpoint for high-profile crimes. Recently, the armored SUV of rapper YG in the middle of a shootout. And an 18-year-old security guard, Andres Guardado, chased by 2 Compton deputies, shot 5 times in the back. Evidence of the secret deputy pack emerged in the wrongful death shooting case of Dante Taylor. Compton deputy Samuel Aldama forced to reveal his tattoo, saying that about 20 deputies at the Compton station have the same ink.
Skeletons, which is a symbol of death. There are flames on Aldama's tattoo, which symbolizes he's emerging from hell. There is an AK-47.
The Taylor family attorney put up huge billboards looking for potential victims. Aldama denied the group is a gang. The county settled for $7 million.
Okay, why you settle if you ain't done nothing? If they weren't guilty of doing something wrong, why are you paying money? The evidence is there. The law school got evidence. You got the deputy as a witness that came forward. You got his evidence, and you got these tattoos, and people if you look at that other video, they really tried to punish that deputy for coming forward. Look, just do more. This ain't. I've done this before, about last year. They really was harassing that officer for coming forward. You got all kind of evidence that this gang is inside this police department, sheriff office out in Los Angeles. Think about the lynchings and all these police killings and things. Think about it.
So, yes, the taxpayer should be very worried. Criminal defense lawyers are going to be lining up, making motions for new trials.
The Gonzalez claim alleges the executioners brokered a deal to amp up arrest numbers. Members of the public were stopped for minor infractions. According to the Loyola study, sheriffs over the last 5 decades have been unable or unwilling to dismantle the deputy gangs, and the money paid out to settle lawsuits when they are caught crossing the line.
The inspector general,
They got a history.
ballpark estimate based on.
So in other words, this sheriff department, this police department got a history of gangs and violence. Where is the gang injunction for these police? You got them for black folks and Hispanics that's low-level gang members. You got them for them, but when it's police, you ain't got no gang injunction, no punishment. That's what I keep telling y'all. The government is using these as rebels. They're using them to oppress us.
Just public information that it's at least $50 million. I think in reality, it's got to be much, much more.
Villanueva says he is the first sheriff to impose a policy forbidding such groups. The inspector general says today there is no evidence that the sheriff has pursued any house cleaning. The county's watchdogs want the sheriff's records on all deputy gangs.
So in other words, he ain't fired nobody. There's no punishment. Merely saying you taking steps and you don't see no works, no evidence, is nothing but talk. Faith without works is dead.
And the names of all members. The sheriff says due process laws protect deputies from such disclosure. As for Gonzalez now, he wants compensation for the years he had planned to serve, but now cannot.
Once you run afoul of the department and you blow the whistle on illegal conduct within the LA County Sheriff's Department, your career is over.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown.
Okay.
ABC 7.
All right, Mark, we'll holler at you. I'm gonna show y'all right quick this state trooper in Louisiana. They got fired for blowing the whistle. Let me see. You see, is this it? Yeah, this is it. After the police got caught lying about the murder of this, his name is Green. I see the picture and the name coming back to mind. Ronald Green. They killed this man. But the officer, they gonna fire him. They trying to get rid of him for telling what the police done. I don't know what I'm gonna get. I don't know if I want to show this violence. I don't know if I want to show it.
Newly obtained video by CNN shows haunting images of Ronald Green's last moments while in custody of Louisiana State Police in May of 2019.
Why you run from? All you was doing was speeding a little bit and run a red light.
The video shows what appears to be a supervising officer arriving on scene, engaging with responding officers while Green remains cuffed on the ground, face down. After an early video shows him being beaten and tased, police claiming Green had resisted arrest after attempting to pull him over.
Don't you turn over. You lay on your belly.
How is he resisting arrest when you got him in handcuffs and he laying down? See, I'm gonna tell you what if you research this, the police had lied and said he died in a car crash. His family had a separate autopsy done, and they found them prongs from the taser in his back. All right, I'm not gonna show no more of this. You want to see this? You know where to go. I showed you where to go. Showed you where to go. You see the title up there. You want to view that yourself. You knock yourself out. I done seen it. But anyway, their response is to fire the black state trooper for exposing their lies. That's the white supremacist response. Not justice, but injustice. See what this brother is. Oh, yeah. All right, y'all take care. Let me end this video. Let me get out of here. Y'all get locked and loaded.